Alrighty, Act 4, Chapter 5-20. A lot of these Shinryu fights I've noticed, like, I haven't recorded too many of these fights in particular, just because they're kind of all samey. Like, they might have one or two mechanics to handle, but the rest is just, you kind of just beat them up and they're pretty much HP sponges. So, you know, not that much interesting going on, really, with these Shinryu fights lately. But we did pull Selh'teus. I did pull for up to his LD, and I actually got his FRs in the process, so that was good. I wasn't really planning on pulling for him all that much, in all honesty, just because he's a very good support unit, but I just feel like I have a lot of good support units, so I was like, it was whatever about his release. But he does have some pretty cool stuff, especially if you get his BT. That's really going to enable his damage and, like, you know, just further support the party. So if you could get his BT, that'd be great. I don't think I'm really going to pull for it, just because Yellow Crystal, I already have characters like Charlotta, I have characters, you know, like Balthier, I have Tifa upgraded all the way max. I just don't feel like I need that much in terms of the yellow department. Although he would be a nice addition if I did get his BT, you know, like, just make the yellow crystal room super easy. Yeah, but that's not what we're really here doing today. Today we're just going to... Yeah, let's go ahead and get our... Do we go for Salvation? I'm going to apply this just in case I don't get a chance later. Just because we do need at least one paralyze on this boss, if you're not going to bring like a paralysis team or anything like that. And this is more than enough in all honesty. Like, especially if you have like a delay based team, all you need is one paralysis and then just kick him all the way back and he won't be doing anything to you. I think with Kurasame, we're going to go ahead and AA. Just because we have 3 uses of that thing, you know, we're not worried about running out of duration or anything like that. And I think here, I have half a mind to just go into a BT effect, but I think I'm actually just going to Hyoro, just to max out our stacks. And these guys will be trying to warp up soon, so I gotta be careful about that. Oh, actually, maybe BT effect would have been good, because when he warps up, this is probably gonna go revert itself. Oh, actually it won't, because he's paralyzed. Okay, never mind. We're perfectly fine. Here, I think we'll just go ahead and refresh our LD buff real quick. All our buffs are looking good. And Selh'teus' LD call is actually really nutty. Like, it's one of those 2-turn, you get a fuck ton of effects going on. And here I am actually just going to spam pray until we get to our FR. Just because, yeah, he's going to move himself up. And because we have, who was it that we called? The Shantado, however you want to pronounce it. Because we had her debuff up, that was a paralysis. And the next time he acts, he's going to want to try and kill us. And we could stop that by simply just going into our FR. And that mechanic should basically be done. And now the fight doesn't really offer anything, because once you've canceled the force time, these guys don't really do much of anything. Bagoosh. Yeah, force time canceled. Now we just need to get up our... Oh, I probably should have got these BT effects up sooner. Yeah, but it's fine. And we do just have a FR Echo on Selh'teus as well. I could have got him to Force Enhance 50, but I figured I'm just going to hold off on him for now and just do the 30. Like, I do have more enhancement points, but I think I should save those for characters that I'm going to use on a more regular, frequent basis. So I'm just going to hold off on Selh'teus for now. And let's see if I need multiple, let's see if I need multiple paralysis for this fight. I think now that we've canceled the force time, though, I don't think so. Oh, that's right, Exodus was paralyzed. Yeah, Lightning Lash. Yeah, we're perfectly fine. And that's only a bravery attack, and he can't gain brave, so, you know, we're in a pretty good spot there. And here I'm actually just going to go ahead and get Rosa's BT effect up. Yeah, now the fight is basically, doesn't really have any mechanics, like, that's why I haven't been recording a lot of, like, I have done fights, you know, the uploads have mostly just been in the Green Crystal Room, and there have been fights in between, but a lot of them just haven't really featured a lot of mechanics or have been that difficult, you know, so I figured, it's not really that much of a point in my opinion if the fight's just gonna let you stomp all over it. So here... we'll just do what Kurasame does. Yeah, Kurasame, you know, I wouldn't necessarily call him like a damage dealer or anything like that. He's more like a third slot support character. But I think even with the with the HP pulls these guys are featured with, we shouldn't have that much of an issue. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. I think I will go ahead and do FR one more time. I think I do need a refresher LD buff fairly soon. And luckily, from what I saw, I think we still get HP damage bonus retained as long as we have FE 30 on our party. That's why I got Selh'teus to FE 30. So even if we run out of force time, we should have, you know, what did they call it? There was some, they had another name for it. It was like prolonged HP damage. So we should be fine in that department. I think we're out of echoes for Kurasame. Oh no, we actually have one more. I actually can go into a Rosa force time, oddly enough. And I think she would be providing more damage than Kurasame, just because she does have her BT follow-up going. And then when we come out of the BT phase, yeah, it'll be Kurasame's turn. Yeah, you can see Kurasame, you know, I wouldn't necessarily call him a damage dealer. But he's no slouch when it comes to these modern Shinryus. I think he kind of has a harder time when it comes to actually dealing with the inflated HPs of the regular stuff. And here I think we actually just spam aim, right? Yeah, this is HP attacks. 14 million. And Holy Blade. Actually, before we did that, we probably should have gone for LD. I believe that's low on the count. Yeah, Blessed Archery. We should have done this first. What was that? 10 million AoE? Not too bad. Oh, I think, yeah, we're doing more damage to Exodeth because he actually took more turns and Seymour's buff actually fell off. 17 million, and just bully this beast real quick. I wonder if that does more than her actual FR attack. Yeah, let's spread out the damage a little evenly. Although Exodeth, I believe, has the lower HP between the two. I think he's only 210 million, and the beast is like 240, 250, something like that. Let's go ahead and aim. And we should be ending on a Kurasame turn, and we should have Shiva up soon too. And here I think we're just going to go ahead and FR. Although I'm not sure if this is more damage than her actual aim ability. 19 million? It does more AoE. Pestle coming in. When's the Paladin Cecil rework, by the way? I feel like it's been forever. Where's Pestle when we need him? Oh, well, we're actually not going to get to Shiva summon in time. Interesting. I thought we'd have the summon up for sure. Yeah, 15, 18? Oh, we actually do get the last Holy Blade follow-up, because she did have one more turn on her, on her BT effect before that ended. And I forget where the more damage is. This is 5 HP attacks. 5 HP attacks. I don't think they're split. Actually, I guess I should do it on our buff count, huh? What is that one buff? Ice Pillar? Yeah, we should do the EX. And I'm going to focus on A just because he's the one with the troublesome FR mechanic. And let's see what our retention bonus looks like. 78%. And this should drop to 343. Not bad. That's still some pretty good, you know, all things considered, now that our FR time is over. Yeah, we're still doing considerable damage, even without it. And now that A is gone, we don't have to worry about that pesky mechanic of his. So even if for whatever reason Exodeth jumps up to 100%, it's not one of those FR times that'll like instantly kill you anymore. Oh, and we had Shiva there too. We probably could have just proc Shiva. But we don't really have anything to worry about in all honesty. I think this fight's basically over. And yeah, that's the HP damage bonus retention. I do like the idea just because it'll help out a lot with like pesky HP gate stuff, so it doesn't feel as bad as it would normally. And there you go, Kurasame, you know, coming back on the modern Shinryu still. Not a lot of love for him these days, but you know, I feel like even with 200 million HP each on the enemies, it's not that bad. I think he could do that just perfectly fine. It's everything else he should be worried about. There you go, Selh'teus. I don't want to say carry, but yeah, he came along. Take it easy.